I heard your voice on her phone, Daniel, and I think everyone here deserves to hear it too. The champagne glass slipped from my wife's hand and shattered across the marble floor of the Atlanta ballroom. Conversations died mid-sentence. 100 eyes locked onto us, friends, colleagues, her family, frozen between curiosity and dread. Daniel Whitmore, my oldest friend, went pale. "Marcus, what are you talking about?" my wife, Elena, whispered, her voice trembling just enough to sound innocent. I stepped closer, lowering my voice so only she could hear. "You said you were stuck in traffic," I murmured. "But I answered your phone." Her face drained of color. Across the room, Daniel took a step back. The room felt like it was holding its breath. And I hadn't even started yet. What happened next would ruin everything. If you love a good twist, hit that subscribe button. Tell us your location and if it's day or night there. Dark stories feel different in the dark. The party was supposed to celebrate my promotion, a senior partnership at one of Atlanta's most prestigious firms. Elena had planned everything, the venue, the guest list, even the curated playlist. She thrived in rooms like this, where influence mattered more than truth. And I used to admire that about her. Used to. It started 3 nights ago in Houston. I had flown in for a last-minute client meeting. Elena stayed behind, claiming she had too much going on to join me. That wasn't unusual. Her social calendar was always packed: charity galas, influencer brunches, networking dinners. That night, around 11 p.m., her phone rang on our kitchen counter. Unknown number. I hesitated, then answered. "Hey, baby. I miss you already." Daniel's voice. I froze. "I wish you didn't have to go back to him so soon," he continued, chuckling softly. "That husband act must be exhausting." My grip tightened on the phone. "I'll call you tomorrow. Same time. Love you." The line went dead. And just like that, everything shifted. I didn't confront her immediately. No shouting. No accusations. Instead, I watched. The next day, I checked our home security logs. She'd left the house at 9 p.m. the night before. Didn't return until 2 a.m. She told me she was at a charity planning meeting. I smiled, nodded, said nothing. That silence. It broke her more than anger ever could. Back in Atlanta, I started digging. Daniel had been in our lives for years. Best man at our wedding. Godfather to our niece. The guy who toasted to loyalty and brotherhood with tears in his eyes. Turns out, he'd been divorced for 6 months. No one told me. Not even Elena. That's when the unease turned into certainty. I set the trap carefully. First, I encouraged Elena to throw the party, told her we should celebrate us. She lit up at the idea. Social media posts went out within hours. #PowerCouple. #BlessedLife. Then, I invited Daniel. Personally. "Wouldn't feel right without you there, brother," I told him over the phone. He hesitated. That was all I needed to know. The night of the party, Elena looked flawless. Red dress. Diamond earrings. That practiced smile she used when cameras were around. She kissed me on the cheek. "Tonight is perfect," she said. I smiled back. "Not yet," I replied. Halfway through the evening, I took the stage. Tapped my glass. "Can I have everyone's attention?" The room quieted instantly. Elena beamed beside me. "I just want to thank all of you for being here tonight," I began. "For supporting my career and our marriage." Polite applause. I glanced at Daniel. He wouldn't meet my eyes. Good. "And since tonight is about honesty and celebration," I continued, pulling out my phone, "I thought I'd share something unexpected." Elena's smile faltered. The room went silent. I pressed play. Daniel's voice echoed through the speakers. "Hey, baby. I miss you already." A ripple of confusion spread through the crowd. Elena's hand gripped my arm. "Marcus, stop." "I didn't. I wish you didn't have to go back to him so soon." Gasped. Daniel stumbled backward. "Marcus, this isn't." "Not finished," I cut him off. "That husband act must be exhausting." The audio ended. Dead silence. Everyone was watching. Elena shook her head violently. "This is a misunderstanding. Is it?" I asked calmly. I turned to the large screen behind us. Another click. Security footage. Time-stamped. Elena leaving our house. Getting into Daniel's car. Returning hours later. A collective murmur filled the room. "No," she whispered. "Oh, there's more," I said. What she didn't know was that I had access to Daniel's firm. We shared clients. And over the past 2 days, I'd sent a carefully assembled package, audio, video, timestamps, to his partners. With one note: "Is this the kind of man you trust with your reputation?" His phone buzzed. Then again. And again. He looked at the screen, and I watched his entire world collapse in real time. They're terminating me," he stammered. I nodded. "Effective immediately, I imagine." Elena turned to the crowd, desperation creeping into her voice. "This is private. He's humiliating me." I stepped closer. "No," I said quietly. "You humiliated yourself." Her eyes filled with tears. "Marcus, please." But I was already done. The aftermath was colder than any revenge. I filed for divorce the next morning. Full evidence attached. Her social circle vanished within days. The same people who adored her now avoided her. Daniel, blacklisted. Reputation destroyed. No firm would touch him. As for me, I didn't celebrate. I just moved on. Because betrayal doesn't deserve rage. It deserves precision. Weeks later, I saw a post from Elena. No makeup. No glamour. Just a caption. "I lost everything." For once, she was telling the truth. Some people think revenge is loud, explosive, messy. They're wrong. The best revenge is making sure the truth speaks louder than you ever could, and then walking away while it echoes. The end.